And we're back at this shaft. When I was doing the edit for the last episode, I realized that somehow this measurement on, well, actually on the crankshaft, I actually gained 10 thousandths across there. Somewhere in my measuring, I don't know how. Because originally I was shooting for 668 thousandths. So I decided the first thing I better do is, after seeing that footage, is measure this thing super accurately. I did it off camera here. I did my measuring off camera so I could really focus. But every measurement I came right as I get past this bevel here on this was 666. So I am just positive that's what this end is out here. So I'm going to go with that. Which means instead of 3 thousandths, like I said in the video, that I have, so I'm still coming up with 681 here. I'm good on that. So that's 15 thousandths then, right? Did I do my math right? Yeah, 15 thousandths. So I am going to go ahead and take a 5 thousandths depth of cut off of this, so it should remove 10, and see where we're at. By the way, the length of this taper is exactly what the travel of my compound is. That's why I'm going that distance. Couldn't go any further. Which is okay. It's more than long enough. Thought some of you might want to know that that's why it was that length. Oh, are you kidding me? The display was on when I looked at it, when I picked it up. Shut off as soon as I started measuring. Yeah, that's what I'm coming up with now. That's some interesting chatter. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not going the right way. Oh, jeez. Alright. I have to do things correctly in order to do them correctly. That's what I'm coming up with now. I think I'm going to take some good sandpaper to that. Well, let's take this out of here and see how it fits in the old generator head over there. And I'm not going to be able to test fit it because this diameter has to come down. It hits, you can see the rust there, can you? Because it's actually straight for a little while, and then it tapers clear at the back. So I got to turn this shaft down to whatever size this is. So we'll go measure the crankshaft and do a little more work to it. So the end of this crankshaft here is functional. So I need to bring it back to this diameter. I'm guessing that far back. Because what I need to do is take the crank over there and stick it in and mark it and see how deep it is. And through the magic of YouTube, suddenly I've come up with this number. So I guess we'll call that 2 5/8, close enough. 2.625. That's what we'll shoot for. Off. Oh, I don't have my power feed engaged. Ah, horrible finish. I better hone that just a little bit. Ah, dang it. I think I need more, oh, what is that called? Darn it, why can I not think of the correct term? It needs to come back away from the piece more. Front clearance? Alright, let me go resand it a little bit here. Well, kind of botched that job. I got that way too steep going back there now. I don't know. Guess I'm having one of those days. Alright, we'll put that kind of on center. See if I can do anything close to a decent cut now. It's not bad. $9.99. I don't want to gouge it that hard. I think I moved it in a little. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is 875 exactly. It's not even registering the half a tenth on this thing. Exactly 875. I'm very happy with that. And I'm just a few thousand short this way, so I actually think I'm going to pop it out of there and go try it. That hit, if that does not get marked. I think we're good. I think I might go ahead and take a few thousandths more off of this shoulder just to make sure, but I think it's good. Oh, we're hitting pretty evenly on that. I'm very happy with that. Okay, let's run down this thing as far as we can. I think that cleaned it up all the way around. Yep, alright. Run that down the rest of the way. Dials at 5 for my own personal reference. Still clearing the dog. Yeah, I think we'll clear it. Shut her down there. And I'm going to stop there for today. And I'll bring you back when I get back to it then. Since I totally bombed the angle on this bit, I didn't quite get a perfect finish. I don't know if you can hear that in the microphone or not. A little bit of a roughness to it. I put the indicator here on the carriage, ran up and down, and the needle bobs up and down a couple thousandths as I go, which is going to be a little tricky for indicating. So I'm going to switch over to a shear bit here. Ooh, might be a little deep. Try it out here. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see just a little bit of a path mark, you know, when it came backwards. So a little bit of a tool pressure there, and that's actually some really thick shavings for a shear bit. So definitely a little deep. So hopefully, if we do this again with just barely going in, we can get a really nice finish on there. That's pretty nice though. That's an amazing finish. I like that a lot. Alright, let's get on with this project. Oh, you know what? I should check and make sure that's parallel. Thousandths over. Which I think is what I came up with on the calipers. Just to see if they compare to each other. Well, can't show it. Can't let go of it. I have 1.101 exactly on the calipers. So they agree with each other exactly. Alright. I think I rolled it when I pulled up to look at it. Should lock it, I guess, here. It's just over far enough an angle I can't see what it says, which is good. I prefer not to look at what the numbers say up here on the micrometer, because sometimes, you know, I try to force it like, no, that's what I want it to read, and you don't actually go by the feel. Is that locked? No, that is not locked. Alright. Pretty darn close, the same reading. I'm very happy with that because I have not actually realigned this tailstock since I moved this lathe from the other side of the shop, so I had no idea if it's even close to the same place or not. But that's telling me it's spot on, so I'm very happy with that. Finally set up in the steady rest. One thing about running a little lathe like this with big paws, it's hard to get into those nuts and bolts and fiddle with that little stuff down in there. I just have such a time getting this bolt stuck in those ways down here for this steady rest. Especially when I'm, you know, up close against anything in here. It just gives me fits. Not that y'all care about that. So, I am ready to pull this out and put in the chuck and start drilling. I want to put the tap in the chuck. It's loose on the tailstock, or I should say the tailstock is loose to slide. And I'm going to turn the lathe by hand, and hopefully this works. Oops, you are in the way though. Dang it. Yep, you are really in the way. Alright, see, I like it from over there. Hopefully my arm won't get in the way. Ah! Dang it. I think that's in far enough. We'll switch over to the holder. Okay, I gotta let my hands rest a minute. I just had something dawn on me. I gotta put a ceiling fan right there next to that light. Oh, that would be really, really nice. Just got done taking the wire wheel to the threads. We'll see if they fit. Hopefully I got the right threads. Oh, yay. Nice. That fit really good. Little bit of play in it, but fit very good. Okay. I think that right there is probably enough for an episode. Actually, that's a really bad place to end the video. We gotta stick this shaft in the generator head and make sure it'll bolt in there correctly. Yeah, I can take this out, right? I always hate that moment. When you go to take a piece out of the lathe, it's like, are you sure you can pull that out of there? Because if not, you're going to spend a whole lot of time re-indicating. I don't know what else I would do. So it's coming out. Wowzers, it is windy outside. I don't know what it is, but it's got to be over 30 miles an hour. I'll have to go look. Feel a little bit of rust back in there. There's definitely some rust in there. I'm not getting the shaft in like I want. But to clean it out, I'm going to use this little trick. If you haven't seen this trick, this is the coolest little trick. Take a hacksaw, make a slot in a rod. You can put your emery cloth in there, roll it up, make your own little flap disc that way. You can reach into a lot of places. You can use it in a drill or by hand or whatever. But I learned that years ago. So I'll throw it out there in case for some reason you haven't come across that trick yet. It is the handiest little thing. Yeah, that feels pretty good. I rubbed most of it off. Does that show up on camera very well? Yeah, I think it hit a little bit harder out here than inside, but I mean it rubbed a lot of it off, so I think we're good. Like right there, it's tight. So I think we'll be good. Putting in the bolt back here, so I'm probably out of frame, but run it in that way. Oh, that feels really good. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, now I can end the video. Thanks everybody for watching. And I'd also like to remind you all, if you have any ideas on this wood chipper build as we go, I would love to hear them. Whether I use them or not, you know, I just love talking about options and things to do on this wood chipper. or any of my projects as far as that goes. You know, sometimes I've got my mind set on something I want to do very specifically and I have my reasons for it, and it doesn't come across on camera, but yeah, I'm always open for discussion. Tell me what you think of this project, and you know, like my trebuchet, I changed several things on that because of discussion with you all. So please chip in, let me know. All right, see you all. Thanks for watching.